Where'd all the sinks go? They're just out here. Right before I turn the camera on. They were just out here before I turned the camera on. Now they're gone. That's crazy. I think the light just turned synced. Oh, his car pulled up synced. I didn't see him. I think he pulled up synced. The light just turned green. I'm walking up to the train tracks too. But yeah, right before I turn the camera on, there's a bunch of cars. Just like one after the other. And I saw a cop car. But then when I turn the camera on, there's nothing. They all disappear. They'll be back. Like this car coming up behind me right now is gonna drive by me. He's not driving by me at the edge of the parking lot. I don't know. Maybe that's a regular black car. Unless he hits his brakes right now. He's just driving. He just keeps driving. Looks like a regular black car. He didn't drive by it at a corner. That was cool. It was right before I walked up to the intersection, but he's hitting his turn signal right now. Oh. He did hit his turn signal right there, so I don't know. This is cool. I like that there's nothing when I turn the camera on. I'm just gonna keep the camera on it. Let's keep it on. I'll sit here and look at nothing. I like it. Yeah, just whole bunch of nothing. Alright, nothing happened when that car drove by. I just heard the tire screech sound effect thing when I sat up. I could barely hear it way over here. This car just pulled up and it's gonna drive out when this car pulls up. They look synced. I'm hearing the engine sound right now over that direction. Hearing a dog barking as I walk up to the corner of this building. I don't know where the dog is. I don't know if that was a stalker way over there, maybe. I figured there would be more. I mean, there was more stalkers before I was recording, like I said, but it's a Saturday night. So probably if I didn't turn the camera on, there would still be more stalkers driving by. They're just not hiding right now. they won't hide the entire video. They'll come back at this intersection or some point. So is it gonna be this intersection? I see a car coming up right now. There's a car turning over there when he pulled up. And he's got a half a tail light. And that's the other car that was sinking with him. It's a tan car. He's hitting his brakes right now. And then another car drove out behind him. I guess he's starting to turn. And then another car is coming up, and it's gonna be another stalker, I bet. He's pulling up right now at the corner of the police station. And then it's gonna turn synced or something. It's gonna meet another sink head or something. I think he hit his brake synced at the curb. And I hear an engine sound in the distance as he turns over that way somewhere. And I saw a car drive by over there, and I don't know. And then nothing again. Absolutely nothing. And then when are they gonna pop out again? There's a car right now behind me. Is it that same truck? With the half a tail light? Right now? There's a sound right there, whatever that was. Someone farting or something. Whatever that was. It was like. Did you hear it? So yeah, that truck with the half a tail light, he met me at the intersection, and then he drove out ahead of me, and then he turned, and then he turned behind me, synced, and then he drove back home, I guess. And he just did that, I guess, and just drove around a giant circle, I guess. So that's just what people do, I guess. Just drive around in circles. I mean, I walk around in circles, but I don't do it to stalk people. I just do it for exercise. I hear a dog barking that seems synced. I see lights on a police car. I Here's someone yelling at the sink. Putting a car in the garage, I think. Is it a sink? Don't sink. Alright, I don't know. I don't know where all this talking is coming from. Is it over here? Oh, they're over by this truck. Okay. I don't know if they're sinking yet. Are they sinking? Don't sink. I keep seeing flashes of lightning over here that seem synced. Before I was recording, I just saw one now. Seems synced every time I see it. I hear a jet that sounds like it's flying right over my head. Alright, they walked up to this truck and this car drove out. Oh wait, I guess they're not getting in the truck. But they walked over here and this car drove out, you know? They walked over like next to me and the car drove out over there. So I think that was a sink. And there's a car turning over here now, the Piglet. Hey, she's getting in the truck. She's closing the door as he turns. And then there's a flash of lightning as the truck starts to drive. And the other truck is starting. And then the Piglet probably parked, synced, truck taking off or something. And then this car might be a sinker. Is he a sinker? The other car is backing up as the other car is driving by me. There's a dog barking behind me again. That was barking when I walked up to here. That car is hitting his brakes as this car turns out. It's gonna turn as it drives in front of me. Piglet going to the police station. There's a car. I heard a sound behind me right when it pulled up. I don't know what the sound was, but it was right at the same time. And then that white car drove out right as that car was hitting his brakes. And he's got like one white tail light or something. And then this light ahead of me just turned off. I don't know if that was a sync. It wasn't right at the alley, so maybe not. There's the tire screech. Did you hear it? The tire screech sound effect. Machine. Did you hear that? Did you hear that stalker over there right now? He's making those noises again. And the bird's chirping right there. It's gotta be synced. I think the bird is chirping again, synced. I see a car. Is it driving in front of me, synced? I see two cars in front of me, synced. Opposite directions in front of me, synced. This is moth flying over me. It looks synced. I think that light just turned green, synced, and I heard an engine sound, synced. And I see headlights, and he's turning right before there. That was right in Center Street. They were talking at each curb. They were saying something synced at each curb, just talking to each other. Yeah. And this car looks a little late. I think he's supposed to be at the ATM. He's speeding to try to get there, but he didn't make it. Here's the engine sound, the sound synced. This car is pulling up to the intersection at the corner of Harbor Bar. And he's turning at the other corner of Harbor Bar. Thought I heard a car coming. I see a guy on a skateboard. I think he's synced. This car is gonna be synced. This car is gonna be synced. These two cars pulling up right here are synced. And then he's turning right here. And they're both sober. And then this car is pulling up to the intersection right here. Because it's synced. Just like every other car on the video is synced. Every single one of them. When I walk around late at night, is synced. Every single one is always synced. Just gotta keep repeating that until it sinks in. For all the sync heads in the back. it is always synced. So stop trying to say it's not, because you're wrong. This car door is open right now. I'm hearing engine sounds over this way as I'm approaching Corner's building. And this car is gonna sink again. They're closing the car door right now. Did you hear it? They're flashing lights right now. The door is closing right now. I'm hearing engine sounds in the distance that are synced. I think I'm hearing a synced dog barking. He's barking at Center Street. He's barking at it across the street. I think he's a synced dog barking. Sometimes I don't know though. If it's just a dog barking or a synced dog barking. But then sometimes very 100% certain that it is a synced dog barking. Cool, just want to come out here and tuck all the stalkers into bed. They finally made it. They're all drifting off to sleep. Hopefully they get a solid 8 hours at least. That lightning looks synced. It's like right at the edge of the path when they came off the bridge, you know? Yeah, I guess church is in the morning, so stalkers gotta get some sleep. Because every Sunday morning, it's less stalkers on the street. And then when church gets out, it's more stalkers on the street. And that loud car driving out ahead of me seems like a stalker. I think he's a stalker. Probably is. I heard some sound right there, I think. I see this car turning out of the street. Is he sinking on me? There's lightning flashing right as the car turned in front of me. I don't know if you can see the car turning in front of me, but it was right at the exact time. That was crazy. And like every lightning flash that I've seen this morning looks synced. And it's in the distance though. It's not like the storm is way over there. It's not over here. It's crazy how like lightning will be sinking on me like miles away. I don't know if that was synced lightning, but every other lightning flash this morning looks synced. Definitely the one with the car turning in front of me looks synced. And I'm hearing synced sounds, I think. That lightning is flashing right as I step over the curb. I think I saw lightning flashing when I got across too. It was like just a little bit of lightning when I got across. This thing over here in this building, whatever it is, it's always making sync sounds. Going whatever machine over there makes that sound, it always does it synced. And it did it synced again, it's doing it synced over and over. And there's somebody watching like a video on their phone, like sitting out in their backyard. And I think they started to watch it synced. Like I started to hear it synced, you know? People will always be doing that. They're starting music synced or whatever. People do that in their cars all the time. They'll drive by me. And they'll start their music right as they drive by me. But yeah, anyway, the guy in the backyard, like, I think he's doing that. And then when I walk by into the house, when I walk by the corner of the house, that thing over there was going. I just did it again right here. They just did it again, but that wasn't synced up. So I don't know about that one. Like, but it's always doing it synced up. Yeah. Just crossed the bridge and nothing happened, so I think the stalkers went to sleep finally. Because that's very unusual. Cross a bridge and nothing happens. There's lightning flashing over there at the center of the street. It is also right as I like put my arm up to scratch my head. I see lightning over there. I think it was a sneak. Let's just make sure a stalker doesn't meet me at this light. Almost at the corner of the library, but not quite. Here's a car meeting me at the light. And it has a B9 license plate. I think I just saw the sync flash lightning again. And then that thing over there going, it did it at each corner here. It sounds like Squidward right now. keep hearing that thing over there. Did it right at the curb. It was like. Did it right there too. I swear there's like crickets chirping synced and all types of shit going on out here, man. I swear to God. And then this car, I see a sinker. He turned out of the curb corner. Is he gonna drive by at a corner? It's got really bright headlights. He's driving by at a corner. Driving by in a corner. It's also the corner of that building thing. Is this light gonna turn on synced again? Like it always does. I hear the tire screech sound effect right when it turns on. I think I was hearing synced engine sounds at that intersection. Maybe. Maybe not, though. It might just be regular engine sounds. nothing right now, but I bet something's gonna happen right now.